Hi everyone, it's Galina. In this video I will show you how to color a background using acrylic block. I am starting with die cut a card panel with window in the center. I am using dies from Studio Katia. All materials with links you can find in the description below the video. Next I am stamping a large flower on the masking paper. Using this flower I will create a pattern on the card background. And I am cutting out it with scissors. For this technique I will use my favorite watercolor paper from Canson. To get nice crisp image on the watercolor paper, I'm always using a stamping tool, because I'm not very good with stamping on textured surfaces. I'm applying archival black ink on the flower and stamp it a couple of times, until I get a nice image. Next I'm placing my mask on a stamped image to keep a front image of the flower clear. I need to stamp more flowers on corners, so I rotate in paper and stamp again. I'm stamping each image few times, but I don't need to be super accurate on this step. After stamping is done, I'm removing the mask from the background, and I make sure that images are fit perfectly in my window. To choose colors for the card, I was inspired by a sequin mix from Studio Katia, called Rainbow Fusion. And here I have my color chart for watercolor distress markers, and I just use few sequins as a guide to pick colors. For this technique you need to make sure that your background is wet enough. I'm spraying water directly on my background and I'm moving water with a water brush. And I'm applying ink on the acrylic block. At first I'm applying all colors in one time. I can find a right blue color in my markers collection, so I'm using mini distress ink pad. And here how it looks. I'm spraying a small amount of water on the acrylic block and stamp. To get nice result you need to repeat this step few times. In the end you can use only few colors on the acrylic block. Just keep stamping. I'm drying the background with a heat gun, and big drops you can wipe up with tissue. I decided to add more bright accents on the background, so I'm adding randomly my inks. I'm using distress markers again. I'm trying to layer some colors one by one. Where there was yellow color on the background, I'm adding more yellow on it. I don't mix colors on this second layer. I'm keeping adding colors while I like the result, and I'm spraying a small amount of water on the paper, and again I'm drying it with heat gun. To adhere watercolor paper on the card base, I'm using strong liquid glue, and to adhere panel I'm using self-adhesive foam. Next I'm using die from the Thank You So Much set. I die cut a sentiment using white cardstock. I adhere sentiment directly on the background with Tombow liquid glue, because this glue has a small tip and I can easily apply glue on the tiny details. Now I want to find places for all these beautiful sequins. And if you have seen a small foxes in this video, write in the comments below how many times have you seen a fox, to be able to win a package of sequins and card from me. You have time until the end of February. I will randomly pick the winner and write the name below this video. And my card is almost done. At last minute I decided to trace the sentiment with black pen to pop it up. I hope you like this video, and please like and share. Have a nice day and see you soon!